Hi guys, and welcome back to iClone 3D, where we discuss tips, tricks and tutorials for the latest animation softwares. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on bell notifications for all our future tutorials. You can also follow me on Instagram at iClone 3D. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can use my PayPal email below, and any donations are greatly appreciated. Now, without further ado, let's crack on with the tutorial. So today we're going to be looking at how to do a Dolly camera track. It's an amazing effect. You would have seen it in a lot of films over the years. You know, it's a Hollywood special. They love this effect in Hollywood movies. It's used in some of the biggest Hollywood films of all times. You may have seen it in Jaws. And what it does is it basically makes the background looks like it's rushing forwards towards the subject. So what you're going to want to do is set up your scene and get your character in place. And then it's very simple to do, very quick. We just want to go to create camera, and then we're going to go linear camera. And what we're going to be effectively doing is have the camera tracking back and zooming in at the same time. And that's what's going to give you this effect. So with your camera set, we're going to just go somewhere down in the timeline, maybe 300 frames. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to track out. So we're just going to, on our mouse, scroll out. And then we can reposition it slightly if you like. But we'll just scroll out to about there. And then at the same time, we're going to go back on our camera here in our scene tab, click on our camera. That will bring up our camera in the modify tab. And what we're going to do is we're going to look for our focal length here, the zoom, and we're just going to zoom in with that, like that. And we'll just reposition it a little bit. And we'll just get a little bit more zoom. So we'll just go in a bit more. And we'll just zoom a little bit more in. Okay, brilliant. So that's the effect. And if we go to the beginning now and we hit play, you're going to see this real cool effect where the background looks like it's rushing forward. So you can tighten it up, as you can see here. Really, we want the camera to stop a bit more smooth. We can right click here and we can go to our transition curve. And we can just have that ease out. So if we just click that, that should then ease out a little smoother. So we'll just go back to the beginning and hit play. And as you can see, it looks like the background is rushing forwards towards the character. So one other thing we can do is we can make it shorter. So if we drag our little indicator here along the timeline, we can make it a lot faster. And you know, when you do see it in the movies, it is usually a lot quicker of an effect. So, you know, we could do it something like that. And that really kind of, you know, does this amazing effect that you see in a lot of Hollywood films. Now, I'm just going to do that again, and I'm going to try and do it this time without actually repositioning our camera. So what I want to do effectively is I want to go in on my subject here, and I'm just going to zoom out, and I'm going to then zoom back in without repositioning. And I think we're going to get a bit of different results, maybe a bit more tidy. So if I just... so zoom out and then don't reposition it, and then we'll go into our camera and we'll, on our focal length, we'll zoom in, and then we'll just go back to the beginning and hit play. And now it stays dead center and we've got this amazing effect. So really hope that helps, guys. You can do it in the reverse as well, and that will make the background look like it's actually pushing further away. If you want me to actually try that now, very quickly, I can try that for you just to show you how that will look. So it will basically mean instead of tracking out, we're going to be tracking in, and we're going to be zooming out. So I'll just try that now. So we'll start off about here, and we'll go down in our timeline 300, and we're going to zoom in. And we'll just reposition a little because we have to. Usually you don't want to reposition much because then it's going to change the angle that the camera moves in on. But if we move in like that and then we go into our camera and we bring the focal length out this time instead of zooming in, and then we hit play, we'll get it looking like the background is pushing away from the subject. So really cool effect, guys. Really hope it helps, and I really hope it helps you get really creative and make some awesome animations. Hopefully see you again soon for another tutorial.